What's going on, guys? So I did a video talking about and showing some different throwing knives, and I mentioned in that video that I want to do a separate one specifically on this, and these are the Perfect Point foldable throwing knives. I thought these were really cool. They're very interesting in their design. So we have a two-piece set here, and these sell between like $20 and $25. And it kind of raises the question. Like, it's super cool. I really think it's cool, and I think a lot of other people would agree. Like, wow, that's really cool. It's a foldable throwing knife, but does it need to exist? Like, why is this even a thing? The only advantage to a throwing knife that is foldable is just for size. That's it. When you have, if these knives were not foldable, they're about yay long, 8-9 inches, whatever it is. Obviously have a larger profile. All right, they'd be stuck in a sheath, and it'd be a larger thing. Why would you need them to fold so that they're in a smaller pouch? I don't know. You probably don't. That's probably the real answer. They don't need to fold. But why not? There's a lot of things in our world that exist because why not, right? So here's the design, which I really like this style of thrower, by the way. All right. So first, let's look at the actual design. We have that kind of diamond pattern where it starts off a little bit skinnier. It widens here, all right, and then it narrows back down to the triangle tip. And as you notice, it is not ground on the side. It's just ground on both sides. It's actually pretty sharp out of the box, all right, almost paper cutting sharp. And it's fairly thick. It's thick enough where it's not going to easily bend, although if this does slam into a rock or concrete, you will bend your tip out. But these are usually made out of soft steel across the board. Throwing knives are never a super hard steel. So more than likely, your tip will bend as opposed to snap off or anything like that. But with a lot of abuse, if you bend it back and forth, obviously, eventually it'll snap. So looking at the markings here, all right, you can see it says stainless steel. Model number PP-129-2, and on the bottom there, China. And so it's really unique. What we have here basically is a frame lock, all right? Just like some folding knives, the lock is actually in the middle of the handle scale as opposed to on one edge. So more times than not, your frame lock obviously is on the edge, so you can easily open it, and close it one-handed. You can disengage that lock. In this case, it's in the middle. You see this design on some regular folding knives as well. So as this opens, this bar, which is pre-bent, so there's always pressure this way. All right, let me show you this. Once it clears the way, it pushes out. All right, and that locks the blade, doesn't allow it to shut anymore. However, being that this is a throwing knife, whoever designed this and created it was smart enough to realize that that might not be enough. All right, when this hits into targets, the shock of it might loosen the lock or something and fold it, who knows, right? So there's an additional lock. So this locks out, so the blade doesn't move, but then there's a little switch here, almost looks like an axis lock or something. And if you notice on the right-hand side, let me zoom in so you can see this. This is basically just a bent bar, so in between the pivot here, it's a bar that comes around like this, so it's like a hook. So when you push this forward, watch over here, see what happens. It just pushes the hook down, that's all. So unlocked, locked. Very, very simple design. All right, you can see there's a slight cutout on the side here. So basically when this is up and this piece is out here, it prevents this from unlocking. So you cannot unlock the lock. All right, so this ensures that when you throw it and it sticks into your target, it's not going to accidentally fold on you. Very simple design, very innovative. I think this thing is super cool. And that's pretty much it. So if you're looking for an innovative throwing knife, or if you ever thought, geez, my throwing knives are just too long, I wish they folded in half. Well, here you go. Perfect Point has got your back. So yeah, I just thought this is very cool. You guys know I'm a huge fan of innovative products, and this is definitely innovative. It's a simple design that works well, opens up, and if you really need to, you can lock that as well. Now I can tell you in my testing on this, I tried it both locked and unlocked. Even unlocked, what I mean by that is that when you just open this and have the initial lock, I did not find that it folded, ever. I probably threw this, I only used one of these, one I never even took outside, but I don't know if this is the one I used or maybe it was the other one. But either way, I probably literally threw this, I don't know, 100 times, 120 times, something like that. There was at least a dozen or 2 dozen times where it just did not stick properly because my throw was off. And it fell on the ground and bounced around and stuff, but no tip damage to either one of these. And let me grab the other one just to make sure. Yeah, there's no, not seeing any damage to the tip at all. But the bigger thing is that it never folded. It never disengaged the lock. So I don't even know if the secondary lock is totally necessary, but it's kind of cool. Just makes it extra strong. Again, keep an eye right there. The bar comes down. Here's a close-up on the other one, which, by the way, this is the one I used, because clearly you can see all the oil that's still on this one. All right, but it works exactly the same way. Let's push the little bar over. See all the oil on there? All right, they did come packed nicely in oil, so they don't rust or anything. So yeah, that's pretty much it. The sheath just has 2 compartments here, so you can store both of your folding throwing knives. Fascinating stuff. So that's all. Just wanted to share this with you guys. Let me know if you've ever seen this before and what you think of it. But that's all for this one. Hope you guys have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.